Hello everyone, my name is Phil Jones and this is Project 3.4.1, a brand brief presentation. For this project, I looked at 4 companies in the wine industry and determined Treasury Wine Estates to be my project company and chose to highlight their values in eco-sustainability as the goal for rebranding the company. Treasury Wine Estates has been in business for nearly 175 years and currently offers a large number of wines to consumers in low, medium, and high-end markets. Their strategic priorities are responsible consumption, sustainable sourcing, and corporate volunteering in design and education programs and communities in which they operate. Based on review of the client's corporate information, I determined the ZAG to be Treasury Wine Estates is the only global wine producer with a rich heritage and focused on long-term sustainability in both the communities in which they grow and as a company. Treasury Wine Estates' brand ideals are value, authenticity, and coherence. The client's entire value chain revolves around sustainability, which includes water, energy, sustainable sourcing, and reducing carbon emissions, which add authenticity and coherence to the brand. Additionally, they show vision and commitment by taking an active role in shaping the industry by making packaging as recoverable as possible. Their differentiating ideal is sustainability, and they know that long-term is dependent upon sound interactions with the environment and the communities. Companies should not have a singular view of profitability. There needs to be a balance between commerce and social responsibility. The companies that are authentic about it will wind up as the companies that make more money. A competitive review of Stina Winery reveals that Stina Winery is the only wine producer that focuses on inspiration of sculptors, painters, poets, and authors, and invites the consumer to reveal their own inspirations. Stina Vino's brand ideals are value, authenticity, and coherence, and are demonstrated through their packaging, use of only 4 traditional ingredients in the production of wine, and calling out to the artists within through all of their consumer touchpoints. Additionally, they show vision and commitment through growing and producing wine in the harsh, rocky conditions of the Isle of Brack. Differentiation is the brand ideal that separates them from the client, in that Brack is the source of inspiration and Stina, meaning stone, symbolizes this and calls out to be whatever the consumer wants it to be. True vision can't be imposed by the company. It has to grow from the shared purpose and passion of its people. A competitive review of Constellation Brands Winery reveals that they are the only global wine producer that shares their vision of elevating life with consumers, communities, and partners through integrity and responsibility. Constellation Brands' ideals are value, authenticity, and coherence, and are seen in their shared enthusiasm, environment of collaboration, smart innovations, and caring for the land. Constellation Brands' entire value chain evolves around growing their business and the business of their partners. Additionally, they show vision and commitment through their integrity to their customers and communities in which they touch and inspire consumers to discover new brands. Constellation Brands differs from the client with their vision to elevate life with every glass raised, and is the guiding principle behind everything they do, giving the company meaning. Brands need to demonstrate their difference and make it easy for customers to understand that difference. A competitive review of Casella Family Brands shows that it is the only winery that combines a passion for winemaking with Italian heritage and produces wines for the common man with a relaxed Australian attitude. Casella Family brand ideals are value, authenticity, and coherence, and are expressed through their Italian heritage, commitment for the land by reducing waste by nearly 80%, and proven success through offering wines that feel modern, relaxed, and consistent with their core values. Additionally, Casella Family Brands shows vision and sustainability by producing fun wines through a family business since 1969, and with an appeal to the masses by the brand's relaxed attitude. They differ from the client by this fun and non-traditional wine that's easy to drink for everyone, yet showing commitment to their Italian heritage in the growing and production of wine. Here's the competitive review of the project company, Treasury Wine Estates, with the three competitors, Stina Vino, Constellation Brands, and Casella Family Brands. At a glance, you can see how they are similar to each other, their differences, and how they zag from the competition, their unique selling point in creating their brands. A SWOT analysis of the client reveals their strengths and compares it to internal or external weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Treasury Wine Estates' greatest strength is that the company believes in responsible consumption, sustainable sourcing, and corporate volunteering. The weakness is that sustainability of the brand currently relies on the size of the company and the number of brands offered. The opportunity here for the client is that it can start promoting recycling and sustainable education programs on all of its packaging. The threat to the client is that global sustainability practices could become mandated before they zag in this direction. The client's current positioning in the marketplace is based on the company's size, the number of brands it offers, and the number of years they've been producing wine, so it is positioned strongly against its competitors. By focusing the rebrand on their eco-sustainability practices along with global sustainability, they stand to significantly increase market share, over $550 billion in annual revenues, and clearly differentiate themselves and define exactly who they are. By repositioning themselves, the value of the brand to the consumer becomes the knowledge that the products are sustainably sourced, packaged responsibly, and the consumer can directly contribute to eco-friendly education programs by purchasing their products. The sustainable competitive advantage of the brand focuses the client's identity on eco-friendly practices ranging from package recovery, recycling and composting, and the use of rain collection barrels and other excess water recovery systems. Additionally, refocusing offers organic and/or non-GMO varieties at all price points with emphasis on mid-range wines. The goal of the rebrand is to position the client in the growing marketplace of consumers that are consciously aware of and concerned about the environment. By offering non-GMO and/or organic varieties, making slight and affordable changes to packaging to include recycling and education programs, Treasury Wine Estates could actively participate in the $550 billion annual sustainable food and beverage marketplace. To reach this goal, I propose that the client markets on their strategic priorities to a target audience of men and women ages 30 to 45 with an annual median income of $50,000. The audiences would come from their current offerings in Australia, New Zealand, North and South America, and Europe. The client can reach this goal and build brand loyalty by implementing any or all of these three marketing ideas. Display the green symbol on their packaging, encouraging to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Offer a percentage of each sale to be donated to responsible farming education programs that encourages consumers to easily donate through purchasing Treasury Wine Estate products. Offer sulfite-free wines and packaging that decreases and or inhibits oxidation and eliminates or reduces the use of corks, decreasing expenses and increasing the number of consumers. In conclusion, Treasury Wine Estates is the only global wine producer with a rich heritage and is focused on long-term sustainability in both the communities in which they grow and as a company. They have been in business for nearly 175 years and conducts business by defined principles of responsibility, protecting and enhancing, and sustainable sourcing, along with strategic priorities that reflect their ideals and values. In order to reposition Treasury Wine Estates in the marketplace, I propose that they capitalize on their guiding principles and target the growing audience of consumers that are actively concerned about the environment. By adding slight modifications to their current labeling, increasing awareness through a combination of package design and current education programs, and offering wines in alternative packaging that is more recoverable, Treasury Wine Estates stands to become the industry leader in wine production and take their share of the $550 billion annual marketplace.